that one in triple digits.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 and 2's the count.
Ground ball right side. Dozier handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And it's fouled away. Lindor playing up the middle at short, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2011. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much.
There goes Junior. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out. 2 outs, base is empty. That one pushed foul. That one back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He sends one out the opposite way. It's 6-0. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Dominguez hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Right side. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one on its way. Going, gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-1. And here is Babe Ruth.
The Babe is one of those guys with a larger-than-life personality, Boog, and that's something you see from him on and off the field. He's certainly one of the most recognizable figures in the history of sports.
And there's a foul ball. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, out to short. Fires to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. New inning getting started. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Rodon back to work. De La Cruz throws to first and one away in the top of the third. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike one. And that one popped in the air, left field. Dominguez makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's in there. This one in the air. Ruth makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Santander snags it. 1 down. Here's Ellie De La Cruz at the plate to face Paul Skeens. It's a showdown of 2025 cover stars. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice. And we're back. Leading off, Rafael Palmeiro.
Jonathan India. Hello. Trevi Banzana. Adam Boone. Primera base. Ay, puta. I need the most. Brendan Thomas. Jorge Polanco. Really, man. Faltan 3, 8. No, 3, 6 me faltan. ¡Hue puta! Me faltan 3. Jonathan. Será malo cuando tienes estos caballos que no sabe a quién poner. TP-48.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and that's how this game gets started.
7 o'clock.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Junior makes the grab, one down. Here comes Yohan Moncada. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swings through that one out in front that time. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging. So now here's the DH, James Wood. In there, and it's 0-1. Wood goes 6 feet 7 inches, 22 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And that's in there at the knees.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
In the dirt, Simmons collects, fires to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, Jacob Mizorowski. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Okay. Gracias. Gracias, mi bro. Me falta nada, pues nada, bro. Un score. $750. M y M y M. ¿Será que Pedrino se va a ver? Coño es su puta madre, loco. Really, bro. Vaquito. nota.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's New York taking on Puerto Rico. First pitch coming your way next.
Ay, su madre, wow.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today on the hill, Nolan. Ryan.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And a foul ball. Lindor on at first, nobody out. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. That's down and in.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Man at first, 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out.
Nope. That's inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it remains 2 and 2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Gets to it with a slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Juan Soto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. back here in San Francisco. And on the mound in this one, Bob Gibson.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Cedric Mullins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Pitch misses, ball one. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. The delivery to Robert. And that one fouled off. Mullins aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. James Wood, the next to hit.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
Dozier. Spin, throw, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Casey Schmidt.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Casey.
Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. That is the inning. Top of the second, and now Ryan Dozier. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you?
Yo te pedí friendly, palomo, y te fuiste. Tenía que aceptarme el friendly. Aceptame el friendly, loco. Palomo, viejo. Vamos. 9,000. Ya tengo. Uy, papá. Ah, no. Mierda. Pensé que tenía. Emma, vamos a comprarnos a Ketel Maltés. Gente, yo le pedí el friendly, no lo quiso aceptar. Ahora que sí, mami, un huevo. Bien mamado. Vamos a comprarnos a este pana. Diablo, mira, subió más todavía. Mal. 126. I need this, bro. Necesito esto. Real 120 voy a poner. 120, bro. Le pedí el friendly al tipo porque estábamos ahí, estábamos doidos. O sea, estábamos entre. Él me ganaba a mí y yo le ganaba, obviamente. Pero el averaje estaba ahí. Yo le ganaba un poquito de averaje, pero bueno. Estaban equilibrados. Y le pedí el friendly porque no quiero perder, obviamente, porque tengo un récord más o menos más o menos bien, 25 y 14. Estoy bien, estoy bien. Quiero mantener ese récord, pero no lo quiso soltar y se fue. Lo que sí que estoy bateando, pues bateando muy poquito, ¿vale? Necesito una segunda base urgentemente, porque llevo 15, 24 turnos, 22 turnos al bate, 2 y apenas, no estoy batiendo nada. Un triple, coño, un triple. Pero no me contó el home run que le metí. ¿Por qué? ¿Será porque se fue? OPS, ¿dónde está el averaje? Averaje 0.99, 0.91 averaje. Sí, señor. Con este tengo Diamond Dynasty, tengo 47, 41 turnos al bate, 5 home run, 11 hit, 2 dobles. Está bien, no, está aceptable. Podría ser un poquito más, la verdad. Vamos, necesito a Ketel Maltese for my team, bro. Ay, Ketel, ¿dónde estás? Ketel. Gente, llevo 3 días intentando conseguir a Ketel. Ayer estaba a 106, creo que estaba ayer. Y miren cuánto está. Hoy está a 116. Lo subieron más. El primero soy yo, en la lista. El primerito soy yo en la lista. Si a alguien le sale y lo selea now, automáticamente me lo vende a mí. Bueno, sé que hay, bueno, es que no sé si hay mejor segunda base que Ketel. No sé. Pero bueno, le estoy matando pájaro un tiro. Así ya lo colecciono y listo. Pues nada, voy a hacer aquí un par de programs a ver si me la venden, bro, porque ya el diablo consigue 3 hits. Vamos a intentar hacer esto, ¿verdad? Zami Zoza Zami.
So 2 down, Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit.
Voy a intentar batear para allá, a la banda contraria, a ver qué es lo que es.
Just
That
missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Nice, you drove that one.
Coño, pues yo bateo posicionado, ¿qué es lo que es?
He was all over that one.
Man at first, and here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nice rip, kid.
And
There
a
you
seed into center, that's a base hit. Horner around second, heads for third.
No, he's safe.
In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about.
Vamos a batear para allá otra vez.
Runner, runner.
Horner on the go. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Chorio pulls that one down, and there's one away. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Late swing fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2.
¿Qué tú dices, bro?
and a miss.
No. Eso es lo malo de esta mierda.
So two.
Que estás acostumbrado a jugar en una dificultad y jugar una menor y pasan este tipo de cosas. Y después que juegues en esta dificultad para volver a acostumbrarte a la otra, es un bobo. Es un bobo. Vamos a jugar otro. Colocar la que ustedes me van a dar ahora. Así que. ¡Ay! ¡Me lo compraron! Me lo vendieron, amigo. Me lo vendieron. ¡Ay! Justo. Me lo compraron. Que el maltés. No puto. Que tal. Vamos a coleccionarlo. Aunque podría venderlo para tener más ganancias, pero es un bobo. Vamos a coleccionarlo de una vez. Coleccionarlo. Pero tengo que comprar todo esto. Pero ahora vamos a ver una más. Listo. Vamos a ver qué es lo que consejo. Es my team. Uy, ya me subió el rating, bro. John Johnson, obviamente. Donaldson, bro. Que tel de 7, wow. No sé de qué ponerlo, manito. Santander. No, vamos a dejarlo ahí, dime tú. Me gustan ahí como están. De 7. Eso es lo malo cuando tienes así un equipito más o menos bueno que no sabe de qué poner la posición, pero bueno, no importa. El único malo ahí es no quiero cambiar el catch, que tampoco estoy variando mucho con él. Hay que buscar a Jorge Posada. Voy a intentar buscar a Jorge Posada. A ver cuánto vale Jorge Posada. Sí, también mató para un tiro ambidestro. A ver, oye, no le vi el récord, pero bueno, el que tenga miedo a morir que no nazca, como dicen por ahí.
Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Estos sí son buenos, con lo que tienen así en forma son bastante buenos, Sí, aunque pierda estoy ganando experiencia, ¿no?
Outside low, and we're underway.
1-0.
Llevo 3-2.
And that's down and away.
O sea, llevo
2 balls, no strikes.
3 juegos casi ganados. Sí, 3 juegos ganados.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. Out on a bang play. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Este picheo tengo miedo a tirarlo. Siempre se me queda arriba.
Next offering is fouled back. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Stanton now.
What the fuck?
And now he steps off the rubber. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
A menos que si sabe batear, claro, obviamente.
And another ball. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now it's going to be Brian Dozier in the dirt, blocked. Donaldson kicks and deals. That's a ball. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that one upstairs.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Simmons down to first with it in time. So the drop third. Back here at Coors Field. And towing the slab here, Satchel Paige.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
strike.
Just missed. And that one missing low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Chipper Jones will hit next. There's a strike. And it's even up. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one handled. Throws to first in time, and they get the out on Jones. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. So here's Robert now. Donaldson back to work. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball there.
Pero él no tenía John Jonalson. ¿Cómo coño está tirando un picheo que yo no lo tengo, bro?
Swings and misses, struck him out. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Él tira un picheo que yo no lo tengo. What the hell, bro?
First pitch misses.
Uy, Trevor Story. Me huele a peligro.
That one in triple digits.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's to third, and that's just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So up next, Rafael Palmeiro. Palmeiro, a slugging first baseman, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And a foul ball. Slider misses outside. Big swing and a miss.
One ball, two strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Make it 4 strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, David Ortiz. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Ball 2.
Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
3-0.
And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Anthony Santander in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now. On the ground to first, and that's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Satchel comes to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Now throw to first, but back easily. Second inning here, no score. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Squirts away a little bit. In the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ortiz leads off first with 1 away. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ketel Marte in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swings through that.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Palmero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. So here's Bader now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. The next pitch misses. And 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's the ball. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Nobody out, runner at first. And that one clips the corner. This one in the dirt. At the belt and fires. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Fouled off down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and we're back. And now the DH, Rafael Palmeiro. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Bader racing after it. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And the batter now, Ted Simmons.
No, esto no voy a hacer nada. Siempre hago algo con esto. Te lo voy a cambiar, hermanito.
And a couple of quick outs. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where
tosses to first, inning over. Back here at Coors Field, start of the 4th, and now Ryan Dozier. Swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swing and a ground ball. Marte sends it to first. Awesome play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Little chopper rolls foul. 2 outs.
Ball upstairs.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 4th inning underway. No score. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning.
Viene que increíble ahora. Vamos batiendo centrales.
Back here in Denver, now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
There's
Pero
a
qué
strike.
Well, these
cojones.
guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Jones in the box now, takes strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Pitch misses, ball 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Sí, dime que se picó entre dos.
It falls in, and that's a hit.
Hago en segunda.
Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Outside, and the count is 2-0. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Santander in the box now, takes strike 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That one at triple digits. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Stays alive. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Stan has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly. Here's Juan Soto. In for a strike, 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Back foot slider struck him out. Here's Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Jones on third. Ortiz on at first with 2 down. That one drifts inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Now fly ball to right center. Carroll moving under it. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Rafael Palmeiro. Donaldson back to work. Hit weakly on the ground. Marte throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And now Bader up to the plate. First pitch, not close. Bader, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Inside just missed. That's inside. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Sliced hard but foul. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one down the line, and foul ball. Upstairs, and that is ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So the batting order turns over. Corbin Carroll digs in now. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. So two down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. Grounds one to short. On to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Rafael Palmeiro. Fouled off. He was late. Outside low. 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
One strike.
Next one misses. Full count, 3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Ted Simmons, the next to hit. De La Cruz settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0-2 in this one.
Lindor.
And that misses. And that's ball one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. New pitcher on now, Michael Kopech.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And another ball.
No strikes.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2-2 the count. Full count.
Hit hard the other way, down the line. This has got a chance, and foul!
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Thank you, bro. Oh my fucking God, bro. Sí, señor. Thank you, bro.
Kopech deals. That's too low. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Piazza, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one lifted to left. Santander makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Strom is a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect. Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Carroll brings it in, and there's one down.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground to third. There's one. He's out. On to Palmero, and they escape the inning with the double play. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's Luis Robert. And that skips in the dirt. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And we are all tied up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Trevor Story will hit next. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, this group of hitters need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
fouled off, and they'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, base hit.
Hablando. ¿Qué estoy hablando?
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are...
New pitcher now, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Tag, save! He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Bader up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Story at third, Palmero on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late. Off the mark there, 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3. Swung on, belted. Deep, that one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they lead it. It's 4-1. So digging in, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Griffey gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
De La Cruz in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Tosses across the first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
He's got it, and there's 1 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Carroll settles under this one and makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Rafael Palmero. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Carroll gets under it, and that ends the inning.
3 puto good. Y los 3 puto good, nah.
Ready to begin the 8th at the plate. Ryan Dozier. Soto back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Soto, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Makes the catch for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Piazza has to step out of the way for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, he was late, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field, that's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Tiene que tirarme ahí la rota.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Eric Gagne.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Piazza, the runner at second with 1 away. Swings through that one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Here's Trevor Story, 1 for 3. Center field. Junior under it. And that is that.
Mamá semilla.
Bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Jason Varitek.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
No voy a meter yo, manito. Es en serio, bro.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, the tag out.
He's out.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. Lindor retired.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
That was straight
No balls,
queso
2 strikes.
right there.
Up and in. And the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one misses in the dirt. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So up next, Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
3-2 traerle. Huevo.
We go to the 9th. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. In the air, left field. Santander in pursuit. And out number 1 on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Booyah! Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 1. Foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bader under it. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And
One
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play.